kids, I'm Miss Jen, and welcome back to the Kids Table. Today, we have a great story from the Bible, from the book of Judges. It is about a woman named Deborah. She was a judge and a prophetess. What does that mean, you ask? Well, that means that God spoke to her to tell his people things and to help them. So she kind of hung out under a palm tree, and the people of Israel would come to her and ask for advice and help with their problems. And she would give them God's word, and she would help them through the trials that they were facing. So these people, the Israelites, really messed up. They were saved by God from slavery, and he fed them. He did all these wonderful miracles for them, and they just kept messing up. They kept worshiping false gods, like statues and fire and all this weird stuff, instead of worshiping the God, the living God, the true God, the God we believe in, the God that saved them. So God was so frustrated with them. And so they were under control again. They were under a bad army, and they had control over everything that they did. And the people were crying out to God to rescue them again. So God told Deborah to tell the army captain of the Israelites that he needed to fight the bad guys that were controlling them. And so the guy went to Deborah, and Deborah was like, hey, you need to fight these guys. God's gonna protect you. He's got this. You just need to trust me. He's gonna go before you and help you. And the guy was like, I'm not going unless you come with me. So she agreed to go with him. And the bad army, they had iron chariots, like all these iron chariots, and they had all these weapons, and it was really scary. It was scary for the Israelite army. But Deborah, she did not fear, because God told her that he would give her and the Israelite army victory over the bad guys. So God did something super cool. They had all these chariots, these iron chariots, and God made it rain. He made it rain. And what happens when it rains? It gets muddy. What happens to tires and stuff when they get in the mud? They stick. So guess what happened? All these iron chariots, they got stuck in the mud. And what happened? Those bad guys, they all fled, and they all got stuck in the mud, and the Israelite army won over all these bad guys. If you think that you're a kid and you're too weak, or you're a girl and you're not good enough, you have to remember that even in the Bible, God uses women to save his people. We are powerful, we are strong, we are mighty, and we are God's chosen. So just remember, you can do big things because God's in charge. I'll see you next time at the Kids Table. Bye.